Hello, this is the second chemistry AQA GCSE video on atomic structure, and today we're talking about atomic structure, which is basically the structure of atoms, which an atom is the smallest part of an element, but there are also many different parts of atoms. So an atom is made up of protons, which have a +1 charge. They have a mass of 1. That is a 1. They have a positive charge, and they're in the nucleus. The neutron is also in the nucleus, and it has a mass of 1 as well. The charge is equal. It's not up or down. It's 0. And electrons are in the electron shell of atoms, which is around the outside. They orbit. They are have a negative charge, which is minus 1 charge, but their mass is 1/2000th. Different ideas of the atom have been going around for a long time. Like, this is the plum pudding model of an atom. It has the mass spread around and has the electrons floating around in almost like a circle, a big circle of positive charge, which we now know to not be true, as we now know that this is truly what an atom looks like. In the middle there's a nucleus, which has a positive charge, takes up nearly all of the mass, and then has the orbiting electrons goes around the outside. So the nucleus is the protons and the neutrons are in it. So how we found this out was because few alpha particles, which were used in a test fired at it, actually deflected, so most of them just went through. How did they go through? They went around the outside of that. The ones that deflected hit it, but all of the rest went around the outside. That's how we know that. So this is a image of oxygen from the periodic table. So that thing up there is the atomic mass. So the atomic mass, okay, I got this the wrong way around. So the atomic mass on this is actually 16. So the atomic mass will always be the bit down here, and the atomic number will always be the one up here. I was just stupid and got it the wrong way around. So the atomic number on this is the amount of protons or the amount of electrons. So the atomic number shows how many protons there are. So there are 8 protons in this. The number of electrons has to be the same to make an equal charge, which means there are also 8 electrons. The atomic mass is the protons plus the neutrons, so that's the 16 here. So to find the neutrons, we have to minus that 8 from this 16 to get rid of the protons, and then we'll find out, oh look, we got 8 neutrons too, as it has a full mass of 16, despite only having 8 protons with a mass of 1. So this here is an electron shell. So basically an electron shell shows how many electrons orbit the atom. So basically in this one we can see there is 2, and then there's 8, and then there's 6. And that is the total number of 16. Which again is absolutely completely wrong, as that would be 8. This entire thing. Which means it would actually be 2 and then 6. So you'd have 2 in the middle and 6 on the outside. But that's besides the point now. What we're saying is the first shell here holds 2, and any shell after holds a total of 8. That's all this is trying to prove. It doesn't matter that it's completely wrong. So the last bit on atomic structure is an element contains one type of atom. So for example, this H2 here just contains hydrogen. A compound contains 2 or more elements chemically combined in fixed proportions. The fixed proportions bit is important, as it was just and chemically combined, because if it's not chemically combined, then it's just a mixture. It's just a load of elements that are not chemically joined. So if it's chemically combined, it becomes a compound. They actually stick together. They're actually an entirely new substance, instead of this, which is just a load of different substances stuck together. Okay, so that was atomic structure, chemistry AQA 2. Okay, goodbye.